Years ago, my brother told me every man you meet is going to tell you they love you. And swear to God, they mean it. And they all lying. And I remember he told me that, and I was already 2 kids in. And I was like, well, thank you for that shit, because that kind of could have, that probably would have had a different effect. One thing I do know, and I have understood, is that the word love get thrown around a lot. And people don't know what it means. And I'm not about to get into love and what it means, because it means different shit for different people, and I don't care what it means for other people, because I'm talking about me. My thing is, unconditional love is something that I have yet to experience through a romantic relationship. My one of my best friends, I was telling her, I was like, I don't believe in unconditional love in a romantic relationship. Like, I believe in it with family, I believe in it with friends, and I believe in it with my children the most. But for like between a male and a female, I don't believe in it. I had the same conversation with my sister, who said the opposite. She was like, actually, I believe in it all across the board. It's not where it comes from, is who their relationship is with. So like, if it's with your husband, or if it's with your boyfriend, or if it's with your kids, your family, it's that individual to give you that. um I believe love should come with conditions, in a sense that those conditions should be respect. Those conditions should be nobody putting their hands on you, nobody manipulating you, nobody telling you lies, nobody going out of their way to pretend to be something else just to get you, or to make you feel as though they're something that they're not. Everybody is who they are, good, bad, or indifferent. Good, bad, or indifferent. And you have the right to choose what you want to deal with, what you don't want to deal with, and not feel guilty about it. Now, the thing that bothers me the most is the fact that I have had men tell me they love me a lot in my life, and I'm not saying that in a braggadocious way or whatever, because it ain't done shit for me. I've had men who hurt me and tried to win me back, and that's not nothing new for me. But what I have not had is for a man to not do something that's so hurtful that they have to try to get me back. And they have to, you know, make up for it. And I'm not talking about, everybody says, you get into arguments with people, you say stupid shit that you shouldn't say, you go too far. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about stuff that make me be like, you know what, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Or whatever. I've never had that type of relationship to whereas I haven't felt that. In every relationship, I have felt to a point where I'm done. And I always told myself, or I used to think, that if a person made a mistake and they're willing to fight for you, they love you. Instead of just walking away and letting you go, if they're willing to fight for you, that they love you. And I'm learning more and more is that that don't mean that. That don't mean that. Because if they did, they wouldn't have done the thing that they did to lose you from the get-go. So the back and forth of relationships that we all do will be unnecessary, because you wouldn't want to leave. You probably wouldn't want to talk, or you probably would be upset, but you wouldn't want to end the relationship. So if it gets to a point where you want to end the relationship, fuck their apology, fuck them being sorry, fuck taking a break, let it go, and don't go back, because whatever that thing in you that made you want to leave was implanted in you and was there for a reason. So if you have gotten to that point, then it's a reason that you've gotten to that point, and you need to address that and hold firm in that, and understand that you have been pushed to that point for a reason. And like I said before, I don't give a fuck what your reason is that you want to leave. If you say, I get tired of this nigga, I don't like how you look at me, That's your choice. That is your fucking choice to want to leave and that be done. Regardless of what the fuck they say, regardless of what the fuck they do, if you choose to be done, you have that right to be done. And you have the right to not give second chances, third chances, fourth chances. You have that right to do that, because all that does is show a person that you ain't worth shit. It shows them your self-worth, and that your self-worth is so low to the fact that you will continue to allow yourself to be in the company of someone who does not value you as a person. Everybody pretends to care. Everybody pretends to love you up until a point where they can't pretend no more. And it's upsetting the fact that people can't be honest. It's upsetting the fact that people have to pretend to love you to get close to you, or have to pretend to have feelings for you, because it's unnecessary. If you don't have feelings for a motherfucker, don't even come in their life. Don't even come in their life. What the fuck is you here for? What is the point? There's other shit to do in the world. We still going through fucking global warming. People still dying of diseases. There's other shit that you could put your energy into. And I say that to say this. I can get anyone I want. I'm a person who chooses to give people a chance based on who I feel they are in their heart. Because people make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. We all go through shit to, become who we need to be. And one thing I'm understanding about that too is fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck looking past somebody's flaws, or fuck looking past somebody's past, or fuck listening to the sob stories. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. And another thing, don't tell nobody your sob story. Your sob story is your sob story. When you meet somebody, don't tell nobody what you've been through. Don't tell nobody what you want. They go show you if they're what you want or what you need. They'll show you that. So you ain't even gotta tell them. You don't have to tell them. It don't make no sense to tell them, because all that does is give them the tools that they need to try to infiltrate into your life, into your heart, into your bed, to whatever the fuck they trying to infiltrate in. All it is a tool to use, and if it's put in the wrong hands, it'll be detrimental to you. So you can't settle for less than what you deserve. And every time you do that and you get hurt by it, you don't deserve to get hurt by it, but it's just like a constant reminder of not settling. And people full of shit. They full of shit. They don't mean when they call themselves trying to be good or try to act like they care about you. 90% of the time, they don't really mean that shit. They just saying that shit and I can't tell you the reason. But I'm gonna say this. No, I haven't experienced unconditional love in a romantic relationship. One day I will. And I will know it because it'll be right. It'll be under the right circumstances. Shit go flow how it's supposed to be. I'ma feel it in my heart that doubt that I don't know is not gonna be there, because I'm not gonna have a reason to doubt. Okay, you only have doubt when there's a reason. That reason could be, it could be an hour reason, or it could just be something in you that's telling you something. And you have to always listen to the voice that's telling you something is not right. But we don't always do that. You try to look for the good in people, and there's just not. It ain't always there. But one day when that does happen, I will know it, and it will be effortless. And I will feel that this is what I deserve. This is what I deserve, because I'm worth this. And that's the difference in unconditional love. It's something that makes you feel worth something and not worthless. And there's only a few people in your life that will ever make you feel that way. So those people you keep. Everyone else, you discard.